Hi guys, it's Becca here. I'm just going to run through the Flawless 4 with you quickly. In case anyone doesn't know what the Flawless 4 are in Younique, it is the Glorious Face and Eye Primer, the Mineral Touch Liquid Foundation Brush, and Mineral Touch Skin Perfecting Concealer. So this Flawless 4, they are everything that you need to give yourself a flawless base. So I'll start from the beginning. So I'll get a little bit of my Glorious Primer, and you can see you don't need very much at all. That's too much. Get back in there. Literally that much is all I'm going to need. So I just rub it onto my fingertips, spread it across my face, and then just in a circular motion, just make sure I've covered all of my skin, and that tiny amount is more than enough. And what that does is it smooths your skin, reduces the appearance of pores, it gives a really smooth base for your makeup to stick to, and it also brings out the colours in your makeup more. So in theory you won't need to use as much. If you've got any left on your fingertips, then just brush it through your hair. Mine's a bit frizzy at the moment because I've literally just dried it, so I'll be running my straighteners through that a bit later. But the primer makes a gorgeous serum as well. Okay, so next up we've got foundation, of course, foundation brush. So the liquid, if you just give it a little bit of a shake, it's got one of these drippers at the top. So if you empty your dropper, whatever you want to call it, make sure it's all empty, and then put it back in. Give the bottle a really good shake, and that just makes sure that anything that was in your dropper also gets shaken up in case it's settled. And then just give it a squeeze, so you now have nice, freshly shaken product inside there. And a bit of fluff on my brush. All you need on your brush is 4 to 5 drops. So for argument's sake, I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, now this foundation brush, it's got a little well in the middle. Out of habit, I still put mine around the outside, but it's got the well in there that's supposed to hold liquid if you prefer to do it that way. But all you do after you've got the product on your brush is you literally just dot it. This is just to make sure that you distribute it evenly. And this liquid foundation dries to a powder finish. Ignore the massive spot I've got coming up on my nose. Hopefully we'll get that covered. And then you just, in a light circular motion, just buff that out. And with any luck, you will look like you've got a really smooth and flawless complexion. So I have a few little problem areas. I have combination skin, so I get some really oily areas and I also get some dry areas. So when I use my makeup, it's to cover up kind of dry patches and also blemishes as well, so spots and things. And I have found that this foundation hasn't irritated my skin at all. It hasn't made me go spotty or, so I'm really pleased with the result that I've got. There we are. Okay, so that's all my foundation evenly distributed. The shade that I use is Velour, which is one of the lightest shades, but it's got a slight yellow tint to it because I have kind of yellow undertones on my skin. I'm using the matching concealer, which is also in Velour. The lucky thing about these is that for every shade of foundation there's a matching concealer, so you don't have to worry about matching up lots of colours. But this, when it comes out, it's really thick, so that's going to be more than enough to do one eye. And just for argument's sake, so it's quicker, I'm just going to whack it on with my finger. But you can also, use a brush as well. So that's just lightly on there. I usually just stick a bit across my eyelid as well, just because my eyes go quite dark when I'm tired. So that's that eye versus that eye. it's not a bad result. And I did it with my left hand as well. Okay, I'll do the sound with my right hand, which is my writing hand. But yeah, it's really, really good stuff. And all of our products are hypoallergenic. They're made using natural ingredients. None of them tested on animals, and a number of them are also gluten-free and vegan. So it's kind of, you know, you're not putting any horrible, nasty rubbish on your face. And the performance of these products as well. I mean, I've had this concealer probably more than 6 months, and I've used about that much of it. So it's going to last me a really, really long time. And I get months out of my liquid foundation as well. I found that when I was on, I was using other products that you could get in the supermarket or wherever, and they were really popular products, and they weren't that cheap. But I was finding out that even those, they weren't giving me the performance that these were, and then I discovered they were tested on animals, so I had to stop using them, obviously. But don't be fooled by higher quality products being more pricey, because most of the cheaper ones you get, to be honest, are a complete false economy. What I mean by that is that you buy them because they're cheaper, but they don't last you as long, and they're not as good for your skin. So in the long run, they're going to cost you more, and they're not going to look after your face. The skin that you have is the only one you're ever going to have. It's going to represent you for a long time, so you need to look after it. So I wouldn't put anything on my skin that I was worried about the ingredients in there. So yeah, that is my Flawless 4. If you're like me and you do get a few little lines and you're worried about the concealer forming lines underneath, then you can just seal it in with a bit of powder. If I grab my Mineral Touch Duo pressed powder as well, and I've got the Flor. But what I usually do, again, you don't need much of this, I just usually just do a light dusting under there, spread it out a bit, and then that's me sorted basically. And then on from that you can do your eyes, mascara, bronzer, lips. But yeah, that is the Flawless 4. Any questions at all, then click on the link below, and yeah, I hope to see you all again soon. Alright, bye.